with Forbidden Door tickets going on sale tomorrow with the pre-sale, all UK fans, please check your spam because I had to go searching for my pre-sale link from Triller. Jesus Christ, it was buried. But I thought this would be the perfect time to do my 5 dream matches for Forbidden Door in the UK. It's the first time we're getting one, so I'm going to throw out a few of my dream matches, and yeah, let's dive into some cross-promotional goodness. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Hugh McQuaid, and today we are talking about AEW Forbidden Door 2025, in particular, my top 5 dream matches for the show. I will be attending this show, so I do have some expectations and some hopes, and I'm going to dive into them in just a little bit. But before we dive into this, please subscribe, please like this video, please comment your thoughts down below, and I'll try to reply to every single one of them as we dive into this. So I've got to add a few caveats onto this video, that being there is no Stardom and there is no CMLL in this video, only because I am not knowledgeable enough about Stardom or CMLL, I can't say that, CMLL, to sort of qualify. I'm not just going to throw in a random name for the sake of throwing in a random name. Instead, what I want you to do, if you do watch Stardom, if you watch CMLL, please comment down below and educate me. Let me know who I should be looking out for, who you'd like to see go up against maybe Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter, Mercedes Moné. Let me know down in the comments who you want to see from Stardom or CMLL. And yeah, I'll take a look. I'll happily take a look into it. I want to educate myself more on that kind of thing. So yes, there is no Stardom or CMLL. That being said, this is my personal list. The personal list may anger people. There is a little bit of criteria that I've done. I've tried to find as many matches that I personally want to see and that are first time matches. I have ran through Cage Match, I have ran through Google to try and find if these people have had matches, and I cannot find them. So fingers crossed these are first time encounters. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments below as well, because I'm clearly not doing my due diligence. So with all this said and done and all this out of the way, shall we dive into the first pick? So I decided to make this list a top 5, but then I realised I hadn't put this match on there, and that is Darby Allin versus Hiromu Takahashi. I believe this was supposed to happen. I don't know why I feel like this was supposed to happen, and I think maybe Takahashi got sick or something. I kind of had that flashback when I thought of this match, but yeah, just a very quick one. I needed to mention this match. This one is an easy win. It would be awesome. So coming in at number 5 and breaking my rule already, because this was the only one where I could find that they'd had one match, and it was in Rev Pro in 2023, but that is Will Ospreay versus Callum Newman. If for nothing else, this would just be an insane in-ring match. There's a lot of story to it. You could have Will sort of bringing in Callum Newman. This is his sort of test to see if he qualifies as the leader of the United Empire. Can he fill those shoes that were left behind by Will Ospreay? And having it in London, having it in the O2, really elevating Callum Newman to an insane level, because I just know they'd have an amazing match. They are both insanely talented in the ring. So I think that this would be a really good proving ground for Callum Newman in such a big stage with his mentor. Yeah, let's try and make this one happen. Coming in at number 4, we have, this is a dual pick. So I'm kind of breaking the list rules. You've probably had enough of my BS by now. And if you're still watching, thank you very much. But I'm kind of breaking this rule because there's one opponent from New Japan, and then there's 2 opponents that it could potentially be from AEW. And that is Shingo Takagi versus either Bobby Lashley or Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Syndicate. Tell me that is not a mouth-watering prospect, having Bobby Lashley or Shelton Benjamin in the same ring as Shingo Takagi. I've loved the Hurt Syndicate. They're just insanely cool faction. And I think Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin had a great showing in the C2. I think Bobby Lashley needs like that coming out party. He had a good match with Swerve, but I really want to see like the almighty Bobby Lashley. I want to see him get unleashed. Put him in the ring with Shingo Takagi, who just brings this unrivaled energy, this unrivaled fire. I think you could get something really special out of this, particularly with Bobby Lashley. Like, I know Shelton Benjamin's great. We've seen Shelton Benjamin be great more often in AEW than we've seen Bobby Lashley. So I think putting Bobby Lashley in there as well could just elevate him. Like, he's the almighty already, but I think he needs to prove that moniker. Shingo Takagi, insanely fast-paced, insanely hard-hitting, two big bruisers going at each other. Yeah, I think this could be an amazing match, and one I don't think we ever thought we'd see. Coming in at number 3 is a match that I don't think would be very good. I don't think this would be a good match, but I think this could be one that could get by on the holy shit chant and just the aura of having these two people in the ring. And that is wrestling for his final time in the UK, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Adam Copeland. Now, I know what you're saying. The match will probably not be very good. I think if it's an Adam Copeland match where he takes them too long, that is very possible. But if you kept this short, if you kept this as a play the hits, if you kept this as an icon versus icon match, which is something that AEW doesn't have too many of, they don't have too many like legend versus legend matches that they can put on a big marquee. Tanahashi versus Edge, essentially, is one of those matches. Realistically, I think if this happened, it'd be a tag team match, sort of hide them, but this is all singles matches. So I think having Adam Copeland versus Tanahashi in the same ring, and just the opening, just everyone chanting holy shit, everyone singing Adam Copeland's theme, everyone rooting for Tanahashi to win, I think they could make magic if it was just a 10-minute play the hits match, but it is Adam Copeland, so I'd be worried about that. But I stand by having this at number 3. Tell me, when these two are in the ring, you would not lose your mind. Coming in at number 2 is a match that I've been thinking of ever since I saw this take. And I'm going to shout out the person who put this into my mind, and that was Adrian Williams Dev, because they commented on my pre-sale video this match, and ever since I've just been thinking about it. So shout out to you, thank you for watching my stuff, and you've made the video. Hopefully you're watching. And that is Gabe Kidd versus Samoa Joe. Come on, that is incredible. That is such a good idea. It'd be a great in-ring match. Imagine Samoa Joe and Gabe Kidd at a press conference together, and just the trash that they could talk to one another. Joe's a great promo. Gabe's a great promo. You could have Gabe run down his time in WWE, his time in TNA. This would be absolutely insane. And the match itself would be hard-hitting. It'd be brutal. It'd be everything that we want out of a Samoa Joe and Gabe Kidd match. Like, this could be match of the year. Samoa Joe versus Gabe Kidd. Like, I love the idea so much, and yeah, there's nothing else you need to say other than Gabe Kidd versus Samoa Joe. Make it happen, Tony Khan. So coming in at number 1, you could probably guess what this is if you've seen the thumbnail, because they're probably on the thumbnail. It's Zack Sabre Jr. versus MJF. And there's many reasons for that. There are many reasons that I want this match to happen so badly. I think that telling the story of MJF trying to be the best technical wrestler in the world could be hilariously fun. He has some merit. He beat Bryan Danielson in a 1-hour Iron Man match. He's beaten Darby Allin multiple times with a headlock takeover. And him stepping up to Zack Sabre Jr. or Zack Sabre Jr. coming out saying, "What on earth are you talking about here?" And them having an insanely technical match, which we know MJF can do. MJF is an incredibly underrated wrestler. Telling that story in the ring, telling that story leading up to Forbidden Door, it is right there. It is a home run, open goal, Zack Sabre Jr. versus MJF. Promos, work rate, absolutely everything. This match would have everything, and I hope it makes it onto the Forbidden Door card, because this is dream match if ever there was a dream match. This is the match I most want to see going into Forbidden Door, and it's the match I hope Tony Khan books and they make it happen. Zack Sabre Jr. versus MJF. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. What dream matches are you looking forward to? What do you want to see at Forbidden Door? Remember, tickets are on sale tomorrow, so make sure you're there. Make sure you've got Triller TV and you've got your email code, and all that is good. Let me know and I'll try to apply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.